Wow.
It's been a while. I don't know what to tell you. I see you liking that music, Mike. Really digging that music. That feeding the ducks it is. Hello, it is Blast Under Stash It coming back at you live after a good long break. Just kind of got bored, kind of like I'm not reading my books. I need to do something. I'm getting piles and piles of books here. I'm not reading them, so I reached out to Mike and said, "Hey, we need to go back live and kind of talk about some books." So that's what we're here. We're going to talk about a movie we kind of Mike assigned us to watch. We're going to see the trailer on that, and we're going to talk about a few books this week and a few books we're looking to coming out next week. We already got some people live in the chat. Double S, as always, he's always here. I think he was in the lobby waiting for 6 months, probably waiting for the next live show.
He
So
probably was, and he's
yeah,
still waiting on that wooden pickle.
he is. Which reminds me, I got to get to my shop and see if I can make a little wooden pickle for it, or maybe I might. My son has a 3D printer. Maybe I see if I could print him up a specialized a wooden or a pickle. You know, make it look wood. Maybe put his name on there, and maybe put your name on the other side, Mike. Uh, we got
Put
Legion
it
of
on the
Comics.
tip.
Put it right on the tip. Legion of Comics in here, and of course Miss So in here as well. So we talked about. Oh, let's get a little background, or maybe on stuff we've been doing in the past 6 months. I know I had to take a break mentally from YouTube for a while. I was just kind of getting burnt out. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life at the time. I kind of dropped out. Stuff with family and work stuff and so I just like had to take a break. I had to step back and kind of reevaluate some stuff, and I got kind of bored, so I wanted to come back. Um, but yeah, just been working crazy for the summer, and now just starting to slow down a little bit there too. I know you've been pretty busy with work too, Mike, haven't you?
Yeah. Summer's extremely busy for us. In I forgot when it was, February, March, and I think in April, my daughter moved back, so they're still living here. My daughter, her boyfriend, and the two grandsons. So it's been a full house. It's been chaotic. Um, Still picking up weekly books, still reading what I can, but I just been working and getting tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about the off air how, when we don't have the show to do, our books just kind of get piled up. We don't necessarily read them all. And like, I have tons of books back behind me that I haven't even put away yet that I haven't read. Just pick up the ones that I like and the ones that really interest me, read those, and the rest just kind of get thrown in a pile. I feel like I'm wasting a little bit of money there. But what anything else going on, Mike? Family life's busy, all that fun stuff.
No, not really. Like I told you in the off air, I rarely go out. I'll go see an occasional movie. I'll go to the comic book store every Wednesday, hang out there for a couple hours. But that's about it, really. Work.
Why don't you show everybody what you got new to your collection? You just showed me too. Maybe they didn't follow you on TikTok
Oh
or the
yeah,
social
yeah.
media. Show them what you're a proud member of now.
Well, first, I got both these in the past. I don't know what is 5 months. First one I got is the first appearance of Ghost Rider. Very low grade copy. Marvel Spotlight number 5. It's not graded or anything, but it's mine. And then the
Great
big
book to
boy
have.
book. The big boy book I got this year. Another low grade, but it's my Hulk 181 at a 3.5. So, uh, 2 books off my Holy Grail list. Um, 2 more to go.
What
Close
are
to
your other
getting
two?
Amazing 129 and Amazing Fantasy 15, which I'll
Oh,
never.
wow.
So,
Yeah,
um,
I haven't gotten any big key books since we've been off air. I really haven't done no cons. I went to the first con this last weekend down in Reading, and it wasn't even that big of a con. I just got a handful of books, and that was it. But I haven't gotten any big books. I really haven't been looking very much like, in the store or anything like that. So,
Yeah, I
um,
mean, I'm still getting the Funko Pops though. If you follow me on TikTok, I'm usually posting on Thursdays what I got during the week. So I don't know what number I'm at. So 17 something. I don't know. So
yeah, those of you who follow me on TikTok too, or seen maybe I've shared them somebody else too. I've been working on some custom comic book cabinets. Got 2 of them done, still working on the rest of them. I haven't touched them for a few days now. I've just been kind of getting back from a trip and just been kind of like, been so busy, and coming home and working on them in the garage for the next, 4 or 5 hours gets tiring too. Some nights I just come home, get out of my work clothes, and just veg in front of the TV for a few hours. So, um, thinking about for a few hours. So I reached out to Mike here recently. I said, hey, it's coming up to Halloween. Let's do kind of a Halloween themed one. Why don't you assign us a movie to watch? He thought we were actually going to watch it on live on YouTube, but yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so I thought we were gonna sit here and watch Hellraiser.
Nope, we're going to do that.
So
So,
so
go ahead.
he said all this, and I thought, well, I don't want to sit through a 2.5 hour movie
Yeah.
like all the new stuff is. So I thought of an older one. Hellraiser's fairly short. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes,
Something like that. Yeah.
something like that. And it's like my second favorite horror movie franchise of all time. And I said, well, what about Hellraiser? I thought we were going to sit here and watch it, but
Nope.
no.
Nope. I'm gonna do that. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna play the trailer real quick, and then we'll jump in. I got some questions for you, and maybe kind of talk about maybe some of the favorite parts of the movie. What else in here? John's Comic Kid saying, "Hey, gentlemen," and Miss So in here as well saying, "New Hellraiser coming out in Hulu soon." Yep, I think it's movie
And
number
for,
11.
is it a movie or a show?
I don't honestly don't know. Honestly, don't know.
To
Oh,
shed
there's
love.
poor Mike jumping in here. Says, "Stopping real quick, shed
So,
love."
from what I know of the new Hellraiser, it's a revamp of the story. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
starting over. And I know everyone is up in arms about Pinhead being a female, but if you actually read the books, Clive Barker's books, the Cenobites have no gender. So go fuck yourself.
Miss So saying it's a movie.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
let's
cool.
let's jump into the trailer real quick, and then we'll watch it.
Here we are, home sweet home. A new beginning, one where you didn't have sex with my brother. Well, it's a good thing he's dead now. Died in the attic, right upstairs, actually.
Oh, hey there, you!
I'm here like NWO for life.
I was Netflix and Chili, and now I'm interdimensional materializing and P.O.
I summoned you here, evil penis head.
I have such sights to show you. In my path.
Come.
I expected it to be pierced.
Whoa.
I think that was
Whoa.
the wrong movie.
Whoa. Where do I find
so,
that at?
well, if you watch the rest of the trailer, it tells you where you can watch it. Let's go to the.
I have seen the future of horror. His name is Clive Barker. Hellraiser. Beyond any terror you have imagined. A nightmare. unlike anything you have witnessed, is born. Because within these walls, the unholy is unleashed. Hellraiser, a film by Clive Barker.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Yeah, so that movie came out in, I think it was 87. You were giving me some crap because I said, I think I've seen that, but maybe once when I was younger, and that was it. And I rewatched it. Definitely have seen it, but forgot a lot about it for sure. Cenobites for life. That's what Jackie was saying. Legion says, I expect it to be pierced. So they're talking about Hulu is stepping up their game on that new Hellraiser and Double S, and so saying asking which Hellraiser that is. So you said, Mike, this is like one of your absolute favorite series. See, I expected Pinhead to be more of a prominent role in that movie. He's pretty small role in there.
Yeah, yeah. It's not till the next one. So 1 and 2, kind of, it's one big long story.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you watch 1, you go, oh man, I gotta watch 2 now, and 3 it's its own separate thing. So and he's featured more in 2, obviously. So
Yes.
I guess
Okay.
they didn't think he would be as popular as he was.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course, it was relying on a lot of practical effects because they didn't have all of the computer generated stuff they got now. Now, do you think the practical effects, if you look back at that movie, you look back at The Thing, all those cool practical effects in movies, do you think it's better having those practical effects or more into like what they have with computer generated stuff?
Uh, for this movie, the practical effects. Just watch this movie. I mean, just the dude who has no skin.
Hmm.
You know, I mean,
Frank Cotton?
it looks amazing. I mean, um,
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what they do with it moving forward with the new Hulu movie. Is it still going to be practical effects, or is it going to go for more computer generated stuff?
um,
So,
it looks like a mixture of both.
uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, I think practical effects can work. You just got to have the right special effects artist in there, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
of course,
definitely.
I think that only had like $1 million budget. That's what the trivia said on that. So they didn't have, I mean, $1 million back in '87 was far, more than what it is now, but still not a huge budget on that first film either. And YouTube video I was watching saying there were 10 total Hellraiser movies and how it kind of changes the story, like you said, kind of adds on more and more as the story goes along. But there's a few of them
For,
that kind of drop off.
Hellraiser 4 is really good for the backstory of
Okay.
where the cube comes from, and how it was made. It was made by a toy maker back in the day. So really interesting stuff there.
The other piece I didn't get was Frank Cotton, the guy from that original one that got pulled into hell or whatever he's going to, but so he gets solves the cube or opens the cube, closes it, and he gets like pulled to hell right away. Where the girl, the daughter, plays around with it. She didn't get sucked to hell and killed right away, but she had time to be able to solve the puzzle to destroy the Cenobites. But I thought that was kind of a weak way to kill them. You know, why didn't Frank
But
Cotton have that time to do that? But maybe you can explain it.
I can't. It's um, they're not really dead.
Fictional characters, right? what's crazy about that too is that, so I watch Hellraiser, and then I'm going through my Facebook feed, and here is a model for the cube for sale somewhere. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Facebook, you're listening to me constantly. Um, so yeah, so that's Hellraiser there. Any movies that anybody else thinks we should watch? For the next episode, shout out a Halloween or a horror movie, and we'll definitely watch that. More obscure, the better, probably. Something Mike hadn't seen, that'd be great. Mike's probably seen them all. Um, did you see that trailer I sent you? The Santa Jaws
Yeah,
trailer?
and don't
uh,
say The Exorcist.
no, no. Miss So says, read the Hellbound Heart and the Hellraiser Dark Horse miniseries years ago. The 90s
Yeah,
comics had some cool artwork. I didn't even know that was even a series. So
yeah.
for comics.
The Hellbound Heart is the actual book, which I was talking about, that the Cenobites have no gender, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And like the comics, there's an actual first appearance, which I have. I actually got him early this year. His first appearance and all that bullshit.
Jackie O saying the Funhouse or Phantasm.
Seen them both.
I've seen Phantasm, but it's one of those ones too. I saw when I was a kid. Don't think I've seen it since. I think I have it saved in my queue on one of my
Now,
movie
to
ones to
me,
watch.
the Phantasm doesn't hold up very well.
Oh, really? 'Cause that was like 79 or something like that, 78. Like when that first one came out, something like that. Okay, let's jump from the movie. I know you said you didn't even know we were reading comics or talking about comics tonight, so you didn't even read any. But I got a few. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm not jumping into all the comics that I read. I'm picking the three out that I actually enjoyed the most. I will go over the ones I did pick up this week. Um, somebody else is in our chat. What are they saying in our?
They're talking about that picture I sent
Oh, are they really?
Jeremy.
Oh, is he really? The fact that you can Google that makes it show dedication. Wow. Yeah, I guess that is true. That is absolutely true. That makes you fully on dedicated to uh, the joke and going full bore with it. I do want to talk about a book though. I said went down to Reading to a Comic-Con. Wasn't a big one. I like supporting independent creators. I like buying their books to see what they're like. Hopefully they might be able to move on and do something else. To get um, enough name out there, some of that. So I ended up buying. This is 1 through 3, and there's like I guess it's like a special edition book, like an annual or something like that, whatever it is. It's called Apex, the Cybernetic Samurai Owl, number 1, 2, and 3. So, and then this one here. So I ended up reading number 1, very reminiscent of like Weapon X program or whatever that. There's an owl. He's in suspended animation, and they're gonna. Or Captain America, they're trying to do super soldier serum on him, and he ends up breaking out of his cell, killing everybody there, and escaping. And then he starts training with the samurai. So, kind of a fun book to read. Art's pretty good in there, so definitely check out Apex, Cybernetic Samurai Owl. But for the 3 books that this month or this week that I really enjoyed. I did love Sergeant Rock versus the Army of Dead. I thought this was cool. Very, World War II, zombies, Hitler, checked all the boxes for that kind of stuff. Art's pretty good. Of course, it's written by Bruce Campbell. I'm a big fan of Bruce Campbell, so definitely enjoyed Sergeant Rock a lot. The other one that really surprised me was Briar by who's the publisher on this? This is by Boom Studios. So at the first of this book, I'm really thinking this is like a Valley Girl Sleeping Beauty, right? Because she's just like so spoiled and and so that's what I thought. Oh my God, this is going to be brutal to read. But I ended up reading, made it past that first part, didn't put it down, and then it got to the point where she is, she gets her finger pricked by the spool, right? And she ends up going into a coma, and she's waiting for her Prince Charming to come wake her up, right? Well, he might have said groovy. I gotta check it out. So Prince Charming comes in, but he's not Prince Charming. He realizes that he doesn't need to kiss her to wake her up. He just wants to rule the kingdom. So he ends up marrying her while she's comatose. And apparently the king's all good with that. And he ends up essentially ruining the kingdom. And then years later, when she is on the bed, still kind of there, it looked like she's almost like skeleton at that point. Somebody else comes and kisses her and wakes her up. And she's kind of there. She's right there, laying on her bed, years later, and she ended up getting kissed and woken up. We don't know who kissed and woke her up though, but then she's trying to figure out where she is, what time she's in, and she can't hardly talk. She gets getting kidnapped by a group of cannibals. They won't eat her because she's too skinny, blah blah blah, and they end up catching another mystical creature, the Norish. Right here, she ended up running into her at the bar, and so they both get kidnapped by the cannibals. They end up escaping, and the story's moving forward from there. It's almost like a revenge story where she's trying to figure out what's going on. So it's not your the Valley Girl Sleeping Beauty like I thought it was. So definitely glad I made it past that first few pages of that. So definitely, it's an awesome book, really good book.
So you recommend it?
I do recommend it. Yeah, it's probably one of my picks of the week. So, like I said, the first few pages are kind of like, she's totally spoiled and she gets everything she wants, but then it goes into a complete like revenge story, amnesia story kind of thing. And the art, I like the art in it. Thought it was pretty good. So we're still trying to figure out who's the one that kissed her and woke her up, and what is their agenda beyond that too, right? So. Jacchio want to know if those pesky cannibals, huh? Yep, pesky cannibals. I don't know if he said groovy, but let's see here. I'm gonna flip him through it real quick. No, I don't see a groovy. I see light him up. I see him still working on zombies. So, yeah. So yeah, definitely Briar is a pick of the week for sure. And the other one, I'll talk about the other books I did pick up and didn't read. Let's see here. Here's my stack. That one came out last week. For some reason, I ordered this book, Dead Man, Tales, the Spooky Tales. I thought this was just like a regular comic book. I didn't realize that this was like a little kids book. And there's the art in there. I didn't even read this. So even my LCS said, "Why did you order this?" And I said, "I don't know. I thought it was a comic book. I didn't know it was like a kid's book, like a T for teen or 7, something like that." 8 Billion Genies. I'm still picking up that. You still picking up this, Mike?
So I never read the first. I never read the first one.
Oh, really?
I missed the boat on that.
This is still pretty good. I mean, I haven't read this issue here, but overall the story is still pretty good. Old Dog #1. That was like my favorite. Remember when the Image book came out? They had like 5 different stories.
Yeah.
This was my favorite one. Yeah. They had Junkyard Joe in there too. That was in that book. And
that
this
actually comes out next week. I'm looking forward to reading that.
Oh, Junkyard Joe. Thunderbolts #2. I haven't read that yet.
Crap.
It's crap.
Oh, I don't know. I thought the first one was crap.
Detective Comics 1064. Davers thought Dead Man was about a book about the Undertaker. No, I didn't think that. Not one bit.
So, I'm going to AEW soon.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, a couple of weeks it'll be here. Dynamite. You might see me on TV.
Oh, really? DC versus Vampires picked up the. I don't know who's that. Who's that covered by? Scurzy, or what the hell?
Zerdy.
Yeah, that one.
Nathan.
And then I really like this cover. This is Batman Beyond the White Knight. That J. Scott Campbell. cover.
Yeah, I got that one too.
And the last book I'm talking about that's one of my third pick of the week is Flawed by Image Comics. I didn't even know I had this in my pull list, but it's actually pretty interesting. It's about a psychiatrist, this lady here, and she's talking to a woman that had her child killed, abducted, and killed, and so, but in reality, she's not just a psychiatrist. She goes out and she's actually stalking this guy, trying to figure out where he is, and so she has this whole other job outside of psychiatrist that she goes and kills bad guys. Kind of like a what was that TV show that was on? He was a cop, but he was a serial killer. Come on, Mike, help me out here.
Not Dexter, what is it?
Yeah, kind of Dexter. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So he's portrayed to be a good guy, but he's actually out there taking out the trash, right? And that's what she's doing here. She's been tracking this guy. He's killed multiple people, and she ends up going to the bar where they think he is, and she just is like laying bodies out left and right in there. Pretty badass art there, Mark. Mike's not even paying attention anymore. Some pretty badass art. She's just kicking ass, throwing knives through heads and stuff like that, shooting them in the head. Kind of a John Wick kind of persona, going there and kicking ass. But you find out that one of the guys is he's not the guy she's looking for, but she finds out that one of the guys he can heal himself as long as he has like one piece of skin left on his body. She like skins him all but like one little piece and leaves him hanging for the police to find, and they think he's dead. And then all of a sudden he kind of comes to life and scares the crap out of the police officers, grabs his leg. So it's kind of interesting story. Definitely going to be following through with Flawed number 2 next week as well. So those are my 3 picks for the week. I kind of breezed through those really quick. What did you pick up this week? Even though you haven't read, do you have a stack there, Mike?
I don't know what I did with my books. Just the ones you showed. I swear to God. Ugh. I don't know what I did with my books.
You don't know what you do with your books, huh?
I could show you my tattoos.
Depends on where they are.
So, probably since the last time we've been on air, I finished up The Exorcist. I don't know how to do this, but I actually got the Pazuzu statue in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think everybody saw Regan in the front.
Yeah.
And I got my cover up. It still needs more work. I don't know. Of the Ghost Rider, can you see that?
Uh-huh.
So
how much more work you got on that?
Just a little bit more, some touch-up stuff. So, and I think on the back here, instead of like a red, orange, yellow flame, I'm gonna do a Skeletor tribute with like a bluish, purplish flame.
Oh, okay.
Not surrounding his head or anything, but like just to tie in the Ghost Rider.
Oh, gotcha. Miss So asked if we were excited about the Deadpool / Wolverine announcement. I'm sure you saw that video, didn't you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say excited. I mean,
I got excited. I got chills. I was hooting and hollering, man.
Were you?
Yeah. You weren't super excited about that. I thought the way they revealed it was awesome. You just kind of like nonchalant, just kind of like, yeah, matter of fact, kind of thing. I thought that was really cool. Now, is it going to be full on Wolverine and Deadpool, or is Wolverine just going to have a cameo in there and then move on? That's the thing. I mean, they're not really revealing how much of this is going to be, Wolverine in this story. So I hope it's a whole thing, not just a little cameo and moving on. Just to get people into seats. I mean, I'll probably watch Deadpool 3 regardless if Hugh Jackman's in it or not. So
Oh man.
okay, let me pop this open here. So add the stream. So let's go.
What is this?
This is Previous World Pull Box. This is books that are coming out this next week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna view all
Tomorrow?
So yeah, this week. So 3 Keys is coming out. I have that on my pull list. Dark Ride #1. That looks interesting. I don't know if you've even been looking at what's coming out, Mike. I think
sort of, kind of.
Ordered that cover there. Golden Rage. Have you been reading Golden Rage? Have you read the first one?
I read the first one. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled with it. I was really looking forward to like Golden Girls / a Hunger Games, and it just did not. It just fell flat for me. So, oh, what's this? I kind of like that. That looks like a who's that does that cover? That looks like a Amanda Conner cover. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It looks like.
What are you looking at?
Can you see it right there? The Image 30th anniversary, #6.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what else. See, Junkyard Joe's coming out. I think I did order one. Apparently, I ordered the Veterans. This one here, the black and white one, Jeff Johns. Multiple covers for that, and then Kaya #1 from Image Comics. That was kind of interesting. Monkey Meat was horrible, I thought. I don't know if you've read that first Monkey Meat.
Yep.
Revolvers #1. Ordered the first one on that. We could go deeper into detail on like what each of his comics are, but I don't want to go that crazy. Look at the chat here. Reagan, like former President Ronald Reagan, Mikers. Yeah, no. I think Mikers would prefer Golden Showers over Golden Rage. He might. I don't know. I don't know what his kinks are. We don't really go into that in the off air.
Yes, we do. I have pictures.
No, well, you do. You put those pictures out there that kind of like made me want to scrub my eyeballs with bleach. Boom Studios. Nothing much coming out for Boom Studios this week.
I stopped reading Basilisk.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. The first 5 issues was pretty good, and then I just kind of fell off.
Some Black Hammer universe stuff. Minor Threats #2. I think I read the first one. I don't think I have.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I don't know if I have it or not. I have to look. I did order this one, Night of the Ghoul #1. That's already like I guess in production or whatever that, it's been optioned. Of course it has been, right? I ordered that one. Survival Street #1. That wasn't really as cool as I thought it was going to be either, so I passed on that one. Earth Divers, I ordered that one. Little Star Trek stuff. Do you read Star Trek?
No. I'm gonna get that. I did order.
Yeah, I ordered this one here. The other book, I don't know if I talked about it in my little my video where I showed my haul. I went to this flea market, and this guy had this whole bunch of books, and they were just like mainly 90s crap books, right? He had a few Bronze Age stuff. So I ordered him, or I asked him, or let me try. I picked out 9 books from the stack, and I asked if you do $10 for 9 books, and he picked. Let me see him, and he goes, "Nope, $5 a book." I'm like, no way, no freaking way. But in that stack, and I saw it, and I swore I recognized what it was. It was the TMNT or Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, not the original, but like the animated series one.
That's going for a little bit of money now too.
That's going for like $150. I didn't even realize that, dude. I passed on it. I should have bought that one for $5, but I passed on it. I still have the OnlyFans pick that Daver put out a few years ago as my screensaver, Mike. How has that Night of the
Sure he
Ghouls not
does.
happened until now? It's been floating out there all this time. I don't know. Mike or you must be talking about this one here. that's Mike's OnlyFans cover page. But yeah, I'm buying a TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures #1. Definitely, I'm a big fan of the art. Did you read the Archie series when you were a kid?
No, I was chasing tail.
Whatever. You weren't getting it. Batman 128. I'm buying that. Oh, Long Halloween Deluxe. That's $50. Never mind. Not buying
Yeah,
that. What's your take on Black Adam, the movie, Mike?
I'm really not looking forward to it.
Neither am I. I'm really not. Now, I want to see him as Dr. Fate. That's more exciting to me than The Rock as Black Adam. The Rock is like he's getting a little too big for his britches, if you know what I mean. You know,
You
he's been
think?
thinking he's all that, and his shit don't stink, and he's just getting kind of worn out, dude. And it's kind of driving me nuts. And so I don't really want to watch it. I didn't even buy tickets for it. I bought tickets for Black Panther yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, more Dark Crisis tie-in stuff. Let me know in the chat. I can't see the chat as I'm going along here, Mike. Let me know if somebody's popped in this. So talking about your OnlyFans page.
I like
Go
the
check it out.
Poison Ivy. Is that Poison Ivy coming out?
It might be, yeah. Another 90s book right there. Hardware Season 1 hardcover. In Gotham City Year 1, picking up that one. Picking up the Joker one. This one here. This cover, this purple one. Barimo, but whatever this guy is here, his art, and I don't know, it's too dark for me. I don't really like it very much. So, Multiverse Teen Justice #5. Crap. There's a Poison Ivy book here. This one here.
Yeah, that's the one.
I ordered this one here. The cover D.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think better than the other one.
I'm
Static
playing
Shock's coming out. What's that?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares about what?
Static Shock.
Oh, gotcha. I did order the facsimile of Superman #1. Do you order those, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude, this is pretty badass Dazzler cover, Arch Erm. I didn't even see that one, but that's $9 for that. Was that a poster? It says poster.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the cover's a poster.
Oh.
Then the facsimile. There's your Amazing Spider-Man #1. I'm not getting a whole lot from Marvel.
Crap. What's that Daredevil?
The second print
Oh.
of #2. I am getting this Spider-Verse one. I did order a couple of those. Still getting Hulk right now. It's waning on me pretty bad though, so don't know how much more I'm gonna hold off on that.
Crap.
I ordered these two, the Mighty Marvel mini books. Those are pretty cool. Fantastic Four rebooting again. No, thank you. Spider-Man #1. Oh my god, I don't know how many times Spider-Man's gonna get rebooted. It's amazing. I understand this is not Amazing Spider-Man, but good lord, man. Would have to get rebooted all the time. Mandalorian, don't read that. Oh, I didn't order this Tomb of Dracula #1. Huh.
Yeah, I got to get that too. Crap.
Did you read Ghostbusters? Garbage Pail Kids?
Crap.
Yeah, you don't even like the nostalgia of it.
Not really.
Uh,
The covers were cool.
yeah. Would I say that to Rock's face, Davers? Yeah, I would. I would. Right to his bald, ugly head. Um, take that however you want. NYX, don't read any of this stuff. Is this Dynamite? Yeah, Dynamite. I don't hardly pick anything up from Dynamite anymore. Also, like all it is Vampirella, uh, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, Elvira. Although I did
Jacquio
pick up this one here.
Jacquio said he can't wait for Miracle Man. I forgot about that. I might pick that up too.
I'm picking up this Sweet Candy Vigilante. Picked up that
I
one.
heard it's horrible,
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
but I'll probably pick it up as well.
So Red Sonja and Vampirella. Some
Ooh,
toys. What'd you see?
Destro.
Oh, this one here, this Destro.
Yeah.
There's a Snake Eyes one.
Fuck Snake Eyes.
Wow. My oldest son just bought a 3D printer, so he's been learning how to do that. And I was telling my wife, I wouldn't mind getting a 3D printer. She said, "What would you print?" And I said, "Crap. I just print crap up. Nothing functional, nothing useful, just crap. Probably like superhero stuff or whatever." Oh, my computer's freezing. There we go. Oh, this is all that crazy expensive stuff here that you can buy that's signed or some crap. I almost ordered this as Fearless Dawn, but I backed out on it. Unless it's on my wish list right here, we'll find out. Nope, I didn't get it. How about Gun Honey, Mike? Picking up Gun Honey?
I picked up the first issue, the one where she's all covered in honey,
Yeah.
and
The art is that the art germ?
I think maybe I read it and it's like whatever. I mean,
Yeah. Here's the Junior High Horrors Monster Size Anniversary Special, Mike.
you know, a book I'm really enjoying.
Hmm.
DC. You read Duo?
Mm-mm.
That one's pretty good. And I just read She Bites. Did you read that?
No.
Where the little girl vampire needs a babysitter. She lures a babysitter to her house. I thought
No.
it was pretty good.
Who published that?
Fuck if I know, man.
I'll have to look it up.
She
There's some
Bites.
books. She Bites. I'll look it up right here. Uh, you got Gargoyles coming back out again. I'll definitely be picking up that.
Oh, here's Gun Honey.
Oh, you got it there. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Let me check out your Gun Honey, Mike. Let me look at your Gun Honey. Did you get that Venom Lethal Protector Funko Pop Mikers?
No, not yet.
Miss Hill said 3D printers are good for pretty cool. They have online, you can print templates for everything. And Jacko said, don't remember the last Dynamite book I've read. Must have been 5 years or longer. Yeah, only Dynamite books I've picked up usually are the Elvira ones.
Did you pick up the Freddy Krueger, the Nightmare on Elm Street ones this past week?
I think so. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Those are the books that are coming out this week. Some books I'm looking to pick up for sure. Going to be doing some more reading for the upcoming show. Oh, I'm tired. You tired, Mike? That's exhausting.
No, I had an energy drink, so.
I think I have to
Oh,
quit drinking this.
here's She Bites.
Who's the publisher on that?
Scout.
Oh, Scout. Okay, interesting. I didn't even know that it was a thing. Let's see here. Scout
Yeah,
Comics.
here
Huh?
we go. That's one of them.
No items found. Yeah, I don't know if I. Oh, here we go. Just go to the search bar. Maybe that might help if I just go to the regular search bar. There it is. She Bites. Wow. I don't know. I don't even remember seeing that, man. Interesting. Huh. I might have to go back and pick those up.
Did issue 2 come out yet?
Issue 2. Issue 2. October 12th. So next week.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're going to go and wrap it up. I'm going to get off here and go get my daughter some dinner and
What do you think
something.
of She-Hulk?
Oh my goodness, She-Hulk, She-Hulk, She-Hulk. I watch it, but I don't care for it very much at all. I think that if Daredevil actually does show up, it's going to be a disservice for the character of Daredevil. Because that Netflix series was pretty damn awesome. You know, grounded in reality, brutal, uh, grimy. So if he shows up as She-Hulk, it's just going to totally change everything for me. Um, the only part that I've laughed out loud at was the scene. Um, She-Hulk is garbage. Night Owl. Um, and I forgot the guy's name, where he was married to all those women, right?
Mr. Immortal.
Mr. Immortal. So when he's up in her office and She-Hulk and the other girl start bickering back and forth, and he just stands up and just runs out the window and jumps
Jumps out
out.
the window.
Dude, that was hilarious. That was funny. Because it's like just had it. Oh, quit showing them dirty pictures in your camera on the screen. Look at that. Oh, dirty pictures, Mike. That was my favorite part of the whole show. But
What
overall,
about
I said
House of the Dragon? You watching that?
I'm watching that. That's far better, I think, than the Lord of the Rings stuff.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on the Lord of the Rings.
I watched the last episode. It was a better one for sure.
Yes.
But the Lord of the Rings, I could kind of do without it. I'm not even worried about that. My wife asked, "You want to watch it?" And I said, "No, you're good. You can go to watch whatever you want." So
I'm gonna keep watching it. So
yeah, I'll probably finish the season out. But like with She-Hulk, I'll probably finish that out. I've got movie tickets to go see. Oh, what's that movie? It's coming out this weekend with Christian Bale. You can pop
I
it up
have
here
no clue.
on my Cinemark app. But I did pre-order tickets to go see Black Panther 2. But I got tickets to go see Amsterdam. So I'm gonna go see that with my wife this weekend.
I have no clue what that is, sir.
It's I think it's World War One.
Okay.
Kind of con man from World War One. Right after that, so it definitely looks interesting. Christian Bale, I'll give anything he's doing a shot because I definitely like him as an actor. And just seemed had some funny scenes in there as well as some good drama too. So definitely going to be watching that. But yep, and then Black Panther. No tickets pre-order for Black Adam. I kind of want to. I'll wait till that comes on HBO Max to watch that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've been watching. What else you, Mike? Anything else? Where we want to bounce out here? Got 3 people still watching in our live stream here.
Well, I appreciate those 3 people.
I appreciate those 3 people too. I got somebody texting me. Who's texting me? Could be my wife texting me saying, "What are you doing?"
Looking at pinhead porn.
No, she sent me. I sent her a picture the other day, and it said, "You want a conspiracy theory? I'll give you one." And it shows the Hobbit hole, and it shows the Teletubbies whole home, and then it shows the 4 hobbits, and it shows the 4 Teletubbies, and so it's Eye of Sauron, and then it shows the baby in the sun, all the same, same world. The movie Smile. I haven't seen it. Have you seen the movie Smile, Mike? No.
What's Smile?
That's the one where the woman's like a psychiatrist, and she's talking to this woman, and all of a sudden she just starts smiling and kills herself, and
No, I
then
watched
it's almost like.
I saw Black Phone finally.
How was that?
I dug it. It was pretty good.
I tell you what, if they don't have any Joker fish in the movie Smile, I'm gonna be highly disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. No, didn't like it. Okay. So let's go ahead, since that joke did not land, let's go ahead and bounce on out of here, Mike. And I said we're not 100% sure if we're going to be going live every Tuesday, maybe every other Tuesday. So make sure you're following us on here. Give them a thumbs up and like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Go check us out both on TikTok. I do some comic book stuff. I do some other, other stuff too. So definitely go check us out over there on TikTok. There you go, Mike, the Navy. Gotta love the Navy. Oh, Michael Myers in the Meyer house. I got, for my birthday, my son bought me the Thor goat boat Funko Pop. I have that one.
What'd you think of that movie?
Oh my God, it's horrible. I really wanted to like it, but it was pretty bad.
The goats were the best part.
I did like toward the end, when oh my God, why am I drawing a blank with the female Thor? Jane Foster, when Thor's going to fight Gore the God Butcher, and he says, "I don't want you to come. I want you to stay here. You're far too weak. I don't want anything to happen to you." And then she shows up, and that whole team ensemble between them fighting Gore and them working as a team was the best part of the movie. For me, they're making Thor too much of a joke. Like, he's a very powerful being. Fictional characters, I get that, but just how they're making him the butt of the joke, everything, he's just an idiot. I hate that. I know there's a fine line between that and then the first Thor when he had the bleached eyebrows. That's too serious of a Thor. Thor Ragnarok was good, but it was kind of bleeding into that too much of him being a doofus. And I like a good blend of that, a good balance of, the funny and the serious and something like that. But I think Thor: Love and Thunder went too far. The pendulum swung too far to the funny side of it, not the. So
Marvel needs to step up their game, because
yeah, for sure. What do you think of Doctor Strange? And Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, that was a waste of time too.
You think so? I thought that was okay. I didn't think it was horrible, but it's definitely better than Thor: Love and Thunder, I thought. But yeah, Marvel is definitely seems like they're kind of slacking a little bit. Maybe we're just all getting a little superheroed out too in our movies. Maybe we're just not, I don't know. Okay, with that, we're gonna go ahead and bounce out of here. Just shy of an hour. I didn't think we'd even last that long, Mike. Yeah, we tell wives, yeah, look, baby, we can last an hour. We ain't no one pump chump. We'll get the job done.
You know why I said you watched Brokeback Mountain 16 and a half times, right?
No, I didn't get that joke.
That half the time you only watched half the movie is when you got
Oh,
caught
okay.
when you got
Oh,
caught
gotcha.
masturbating.
Gotcha. Well, that note, whether you blast it, whether you stash it, happy reading, and we'll catch you guys next time. Let's do this. Let's what was that comment he just said? Mail on the head, Davers. MCU is not making Thor too much of a dumb jock. Yep. Let's see here. What have we got over here? Let's end it with this here. There we go. All right. Later, guys. Everybody. Make sure you go check out Mike's OnlyFans page and get some foot shots. All right. Later.